Greetings everyone, we have both the captains and the match referee for the toss. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Good shot for a single. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Masterful batting. Pace bowler into the attack. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific four. Turned away for a single. Directed. Absolutely bang on. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Masterful batting. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Great shot. Middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Easy enough for the batsman to play for a single or a 2 if they run well. Yeah, that's very close, very close. Decision goes to the third umpire. And yes, he gets his man. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Oh, bowling, poor shot selection from the batsman. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. Pace bowler now into the attack. Hammered away for 4. Good placement. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Pace bowler into the attack from the other end. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Squeeze a single there. Good running. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Missed time should be taken. And it's taken. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge 6. Pace bowler into the attack from the other end. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. Catch it is the call, and well taken by the fielder. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. This bowler into the attack. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. Hammered away for four. Good placement. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. Well, that's a massive six. Made a cracking sound of the bat. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen. A long walk back to the pavilion. Doesn't look happy at all. Pace bowler into the attack. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. But that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's four more. Oh, that's lovely timing. The ball racing to the boundary. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for maximum. Oh, that's a beauty from the bowler. And there comes the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for four. Excellent dive, superb reflexes. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Pace bowler into the attack. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled. And there comes the celebration and the crowd loves it. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. That's high in the air. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. Pace bowler into the attack. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. And deposited out of the park for a six. That's a clean strike. Oh, that's a good connection from the batsman. That's what we call a long distance deposit. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. That's in the air. Spectacular catch. Perfectly timed. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. He looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. Yeah, that's very close, very close. Then given. Goes upstairs. Batsman in a spot of bother there. And the deadly finger. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory. Congratulations on the brilliant performance. We must know what was the plan for today's match.
I'm really helpful for the skipper to have so much faith in me, and it really helped me out there.